Coming to you live from San Ignacio de Moxos, Bolivia. We are here with the Battle of the Americas, number 4. Can you believe that there's already been 4? Ducklings promised me that this is going to be the best one ever yet. I am your host, Yaku of Yakuzaku. I'm joined here today with El As de la Fuerza area himself, Light VIP. How you doing, Light?
Yaku, do you ever know what you call me?
I have like inklings and ideas.
I'd like to think you're like Community, you know, where you just you just say things and just words that you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
God. Like, I don't know what it means, but
God damn it. But yeah, we're basically going right into it. You're observing right now. Do you wanna
alrighty then.
Yeah, do you wanna take us away?
Alright then, I will introduce us to our first player here, down in the bottom right hand corner of Simulacrum, Yarhar. It is the Red Terran. I think he is most well known, I believe, for coming in as the runner-up, I believe, to the most recent Ozcraft, runner-up to Future. So very hard fought by him, our player that we have here on the bottom right-hand corner of the map. It is the Red Terran, all the way from the US of A. We have, representing Alpha X, Vindicta.
Also, I spent all that time like posting on Facebook and posting on Reddit and stuff that I didn't have time to set up casting tool. So teams are not set up, but we do have player names. And in the top, that's all you need. In the left-hand corner of Simulacrum LE, we have the player who came fourth in Copa America, you know, which we casted right here on CranKy Ducklings in the most recent season. I don't think we've had the luxury of casting him. He's actually played in a couple of these and we just keep missing him. It is the Zerg player from Brazil. It is Erik.
My muscle memory kicked in, so I was pressing like my minus and plus keys to try to, whatchamacallit. But it doesn't actually do anything because we don't even have casting tool open.
Yeah. If only we had the technology to like somehow have casting tool like in game or something. Like,
yeah,
I don't know how that would be set up, but it would be pretty sick. Like
speaking of sick, Vindicta's build, am I right?
Is it sick? Pretty standard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a build I do all the time, so I'm like, oh, I know this one.
Are we gonna see BCs? That's the question.
I don't think we will.
No,
but we might.
Yeah, we do have
depend on just how many Hellions do pop out from Erik.
Yeah, we could see Banshees. Like, we do have that Tech Lab switch coming up with the Starport and the racks. But we also see Liberators sometimes from,
Liberator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be, yes! This is the build that I do all the time!
Is this a Chinese build?
It's TVZ, so probably not. It might be. Okay. That might have been the Origins.
What is this? What are we gonna see? Yaku.
This is the 6 Hellion plus 1 Reaper plus 1 Liberator harass into a push. Like a stim plus 1 push.
Okay.
Not really sure how effective it's gonna be in this case, as Erik has skipped a lot of stuff to get the Roachborn. Well, he didn't really skip much, but I just say he got the Roachborn.
Yeah, he's actually getting a lot of roaches out.
Highlight.
Yeah. It looks like he's going for his own aggressive push of his own.
Yeah.
And this is gonna hit pretty hard, especially against Hellions. Like, Hellions aren't gonna do anything to this.
It will.
Oh god.
But Vindicta does see this now. He's already reacted to try to get some Marauder production in.
Yeah.
Maybe using his Liberator. Yep, he's
Yeah.
already pulling back the Lib. Trying to use it defensively.
He has to use it defensively, otherwise, like, he could potentially just die to this.
This is a lot of roaches right now.
Yeah, especially if we see, like, Ravagers come out of this, but we may not.
Waiting with bated breath.
Yeah.
Wall is down at the moment. There's only Hellions to really defend here.
Is he gonna get the repair off? Repair! Okay.
He does get a repair. And there are bunkers up. But Erik isn't going to let this slide just yet. He's morphed in a reinforcement of Lings.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit of Ravagers there.
I feel like the Liberator is a little bit too far behind. I feel like it could be maybe a little bit more forward.
It definitely is. And that's an open wall right now.
Yeah.
Gonna have to cancel that CC. But there's not too much that Erik can really push into here without suffering too many losses.
Okay, there are 2 bunkers set up. There is that Liberator, but again, like, the Liberator really hasn't been doing much so far in this defense. It's just been chilling in the back.
Has not. I think maybe Erik doesn't want to risk it against those vials. But speaking of those vials, Erik is doing a fantastic job of them. Make sure that they using them as they pop up or get off the cooldown. Basically one-shotting these bunkers.
Yeah, all the bunkers go down. Now it's just the units themselves, but there's just Ravagers and nothing else. There's no buffer.
That there is. But this is a lot of SCVs that are going to go down pretty dang soon. The Hellions are actually doing a lot of work on these Lings. But some Marauders, they actually don't do too much against Ravagers.
Yeah, and it looks like Vindicta will be able to hold and, like...
He's trying to juggle with... as if his life depends on it.
Yep.
And he will chase us back, but at what cost?
Exactly. That's when we look at the worker count. He lost 14 workers. He is down 20 workers. He's down a base. He lost his army reset as well. Like, oof, it's a rough position.
And Erik is not going to give Vindicta any time to breathe here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Spire as a follow-up.
What is it, Yaku? What is it? Look, it's early. Don't strain yourself. Don't strain yourself. It's early in the morning. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
It is the first game.
It is the first game.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Erik, he's not letting up. You know, he's got Mutas on the way, which could just straight up end the game if Vindicta isn't prepared for it. He is going for this drop though, and potentially could deal a lot of damage with this.
At the very least, it'll distract Erik to the point where Vindicta will be able to get his economy back up and running.
Yeah, and maybe
he's gonna have to do a lot of this though if he's gonna recover.
Maybe he will be able to spot the Spire as well with this, like depending on where he goes after. But there's nothing really here. There's a couple of Lings. Gets 2 workers.
There is a little bit of scouting.
Oh, scan goes down.
See that there's nothing there. Ooh, is accurate, and that is the money scan. This is what gets all of the tech.
Beautiful.
How does Vindicta prepare for this? He is already starting to get the turrets down.
Yeah, should be fine. He's already got his NG base.
Yeah. Defensively, he'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he wants to keep on putting the pressure,
yeah,
to do something else.
Like, he should be okay against the Mutas. Like, they shouldn't just straight up end the game, but he is still behind economically as well as with his army.
Well, the medevacs don't even know where to go.
No, they're all gonna get down.
That's the end of the harassment. Skadoosh.
Behind that, a 4th base goes down for Erik as well.
Yup.
I'm a little bit surprised that Vindicta, he's going for the 3rd. Like, he's trying to macro up behind this. You know, he's not going for like this all in, you know?
Yeah, he definitely... Well, I think it's kind of tricky to all in against the Zerg player when they are at this stage of the game, right? When they do have this many bases, that much larva and whatnot.
I was gonna say,
I think maybe the safer choice is to just try to go for drops, keep these Zerg players distracted, try to get your economy up.
There was I don't think you were awake for it, unfortunately, but GPO last night.
No, I was not.
Mate, GPO last night.
I heard that there were crazy things that happened.
Azur was dead like 10 times in GPO, and he would just like pull every single boy and just go crazy. Like it was insane. Like he should have lost to like Demi, he should have lost to Justice Simon, but he just
after my own heart.
He just stuck in there. It was amazing. It was beautiful to see.
That I might need to see.
Yeah. Especially like the semifinals onwards was insane. But here we have Vindicta trying to make Azur proud. Yeah.
This is just about the right timing to go in.
Decent pre-splits.
There are some pretty good pre-splits. It's a decent positioning on the tank. If Erik makes one mistake, Vindicta can absolutely capitalize on it. But Erik is not looking to
he's
give
getting surrounded
Vindicta a chance right now.
Yeah, you can see the army moving around.
He is about to get surrounded. But the army is already here. The tanks are so vulnerable. And now the sandwich. Look at that. The splits cannot save Vindicta now when there's that much Zerg on the map. GG is called. And Erik is going to take game number 1 in this best of 3 series. You know, I was surprised when I saw that we were getting a single limb bracket.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good like turnout today. You know, pretty good signups.
Yeah.
Last
good
week
job,
we had
Latin American / NA players.
Yeah, I think for the last 2 weeks we've had double limb, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to see a single limb bracket. It's pretty chill, you know. It's good to see. I'll quickly take this opportunity to update casting tool.
Hydra. It's now sponsored by Hydra, or whatever the bar that Hydra started. I actually saw what it was called, and I was disappointed. It's called something like the... It has like nothing to do with his StarCraft career. Let's put it that way.
You talking about his bar?
Yeah, his bar.
Yeah, I haven't seen what it's called.
I just opened it.
Yeah.
I've seen what it is, but now the name escapes me. Apparently there's like a poker table there. The Hold'em Pub, KMGM.
Ah. It's pretty sick.
I guess Hold'em can be like morphed to be kind of StarCraft related.
I like how it's like right across from the Afrika studio. So like
yeah. Once the players finish GSL, they can be like, all right.
Exactly. Like I don't know if I would have promoted it. It's like, you know, if you lose in GSL, you just like go and like get drunk across the street, you know, like drown your sorrows if you get knocked out.
Poker.
Or celebrate.
In Korea that you can actually, one of the few places in Korea that you can actually play poker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But speaking of poker, this is a man who is looking to do something similar up in the top left-hand corner map, starting in the top left-hand corner of Triton. However, he's also down in the bottom, getting scouted already, in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. The Reds, representing Team Alpha X, one of the top clans in all of StarCraft 2. We have the Red Terran all the way from the USA. The runner-up to Ozcraft, we have Vindicta. Rooms do not care.
Yeah, and Erik, this Zerg player in the bottom right hand corner of Triton, already scouting the proxy, taking the first game in this series. It is Erik.
So I don't know if you actually use my camera when you do player intros, or you do your own and then
I use your camera. Yeah.
All right.
I still the zoom in on the drone. It's all good.
Nice. It's like my muscle memory takes over, and I'm actually pressing my hotkeys. And I'm like, no. Well, actually, it doesn't really do too much.
It's all good. We're synced up, you know.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, not a good start
This,
from
speaking of
Vindicta.
beautiful, this reaction from Erik.
Yeah,
Am I right?
like he stopped this with his first 2 drones. Like he was able to push away the SCVs, deny one of them from being
Kept the
built.
drones alive as well.
Yeah, like completely shutting this down. The one Reaper
And
does get out, but I
here go
don't
the
know.
links.
Is there a wall?
Or here come the links. There
Okay,
is a
okay,
wall, right
okay.
in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Right. Vindicta's not dead yet.
It's not completely over. The
But
Reaper,
you know, there's always that chance.
yeah, the Reaper does get
Isn't
out.
too difficult. Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that SCV could have completed that barracks and just floated, man. It's gotta be heartbreaking if you're Vindicta. That's why you get that cancelled towards the end, but ouch.
And we were just talking about it too, how it's single elim today, you know? Everyone just has one life. It's not like in previous weeks, so if you go down here, that's it. That's it for your tournament run.
But Vindicta is trying to make the most of it though right now with his Reaper. Microwave to the best of his ability, but this is just... Erik is just gonna nail...
He's having none
just
of
be
that.
the final nail. This, I think, is just going to be the final nail in Vindicta's coffin right now. There is an SCV here to repair this factory. Oh, but he lifts the factory! And this is such a vulnerable building supply depot. Just one Baneling. If he manages to get in, that's a bust. And that's an open wall right now. Vindicta trying to micro to the best of his ability. He will actually take out a couple of Banelings and a couple of Zerglings, but it's not going to be enough. So many SCVs are going down, and
I'm waiting for it.
I'm so glad that Erik, remembered to check in today.
Yeah, that did happen. I think it was the last time we casted together where Erik, he got walked over it or something. Like
he did. He signed in and he checked in, but he wasn't able to play. Yeah, he ended up getting walked over. But I'm glad that we got to see him in action today. He is basically the #2 player from Brazil, which makes him like the #2 player in all of Europe.
that's how it works. Yeah.
Maybe #3. Or maybe #3. Although, then again, Kelzer is apparently Singaporean now, so...
Yeah, it's you know what's weird? We talked about Kelzer being the best, like being European, and now he's living in Europe. Like he's actually living in Europe right now. It's like we foresaw the future. We knew what was happening.
That we did.
We knew what we were talking about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dread the day that we have to explain ourselves with like, what do you mean Kelzer top EU Terra player? Like, what?
Where we have to explain ourselves.
Look forward to that day. Yeah. I do not look forward to that day, but
it's fine.
It will come.